Hi, my name is Vanessa, and I'm here to talk to you about two videos that I recently viewed. The first is called The Secret, and it claims that it can help people achieve their goals with positive thinking. The other is a lecture by Dr. Martin Seligman. He is a professor who believes that pleasure, engagement, and meaning can increase a person's happiness. In this video, The Secret, it is suggested that the idea is this coveted, secret, almost religious phenomenon. The main idea of The Secret is that it relates to the laws of attraction. Basically, what they're saying is you attract what happens to you. It focuses on your thoughts and your attitudes. If you think negatively, then negative things will happen to you. While watching this program, it suggested that the ancient Babylonians believed thoughts became things, meaning that your thoughts basically emitted a sort of frequency or a signal that someone else could pick up on. They believe that the scientific affirmative thought is more effective than negative thought. To me, it came across more of a if you believe it, you can achieve it type of propaganda. The key point in this program is that it's thought driven. It's not about miracles, and if things only change for the positive if you stop thinking about the negative. In the second video, it featured Dr. Seligman, and he's noted to be the founder of positive psychology. A positive life, in his idea, is made up of happiness, strength of character, and optimism. Dr. Seligman stated that the science behind happiness in individuals is measurable. It can be classified and the causation is discoverable. And he also thought that extremely social people are those who are actually the happiest. His theory in being positive is more of an action-driven, that in order to be happy, you have to do things that make you happy. At times, the source of unhappiness can also involve others. Being around other people, being around those who make you happy could increase your happiness. I would say that in comparison, both believe that being positive is something that we as an individual have control of. In the video The Secret, it suggested that as long as we're thinking happy thoughts and as long as we push aside any negative thoughts, then positive things will happen. But to me, what it does not take into consideration is how do we address the bad things that can happen, and how do we work through it in order to get to the positive? Just thinking good things doesn't make bad things automatically go away. With Dr. Seligman, on the other hand, he breaks down positivity into a thing he calls 3 happy lives. You have the pleasant life, you have the good life, and you have the meaningful life. The pleasant life is where we have our pleasures. The drawback to that is that it's heritable and that it can become habitual. It's just something that we do over and over and over and over again, really no thought. The good life, he says, refers to our work, our love life, parenting, things of that nature. When you're in the good life, you're in the moment. And then the third thing is the meaningful life. Now, this is distinct from pleasure because it's raw and it's intense. It's at this point where you're able to identify your strength and you can recraft your passion in your work. You can make changes to things to make you even happier. To me, I think that Dr. Seligman's ideas are a little bit more scientifically sound because it's measurable. I feel as though that The Secret, it's more aligned with faulty scientific claims because it's based more ideas and suggestions. Now, taking both videos into account, I can apply them into my own personal stress and life and work. I'm a business analyst. My work consists of query bills, numbers, and data mining. I'm a student and I'm a single mother. I have a son in college and I have one in middle school. It means I have the financial responsibility for my family. Bills, groceries, college tuition, music lessons. My day-to-day is hectic and it's filled with tons of meetings during the day, and the afternoon is filled with activities for my son. So as much as ideas from The Secret sound great, me just simply thinking good thoughts is not enough to get me through tough times. If one of my children is upset or sad, it does affect how I feel. I have to make a conscious and an active decision to see past the negative and focus on the positive. Like, for example, when I was unhappy with my previous employment, I could not just simply think positively. Thinking happy thoughts was not impacting my paycheck. My son was approaching graduation and college was on the horizon. I had to make a decision to change careers in a way that will ultimately lead to a happier life. In my new role, I work from home. The pay is definitely better. And the stress of how I'm going to pay my son's tuition is lifted off my shoulders. And that made me happier. You know, in a way, this shows that the concept of positive thinking was not a successful concept for me. However, going back to Dr. Seligman's 3 Happy Lives, I found a successful concept because I moved past the pleasant life. I had become a creature of habit, and I needed to broaden my horizons. I was comfortable where I was, and I didn't want to move into something different. But I was able to move forward to the good life. I'm enjoying my new job. I've been able to spend more time with my family, and now we're able to do more things that we enjoy. And this, of course, has led to a more meaningful life. Now, I know everything isn't perfect now, and sometimes I do have to face things, negative things, you know, like using the vacation savings to buy college books or to make car repairs. But I know things will get better. It teaches me to be more proactive in my life. You know, don't get me wrong. It does help to think positively, but we have to be realistic and be prepared because sometimes bad things do happen to good people. So that was my review of the 2 videos and how I applied it to areas in my life. I hope that you have opportunity to look at the videos and that you're able to evaluate how it could apply to yours. Thanks for taking the time to listen.